Hello and welcome to the Museum of the Electric Toothbrush live from the Dordogne in France, and I'm in a lovely rustic gîte staying. It's a friend of mine that owns it. Actually, the man I bought the car off has let me and Dave stay here. It's absolutely wonderful. I thought I'd just show you a view outside of the window before we continue with our project. And if you can just see, we're working through the kitchen. That's our lovely kitchen. And we look out onto this fantastic view. 10 acres of land, swimming pool over there. A beautiful evening, 8 o'clock this time, probably 7 o'clock your time. And it's tranquil, it's silence. The silence is so silent, it's noisy. Okay, so it's absolutely beautiful out here. And not a sound. Maybe the odd dog barking, but that's about it. Anyway, go back into our lovely... I would show you around, but it's not the point of the video. The point of the video is to show you this other French rarity that was waiting for me when I got here, which is the Brosse dents electrique SEB Santé, and I only realised that santé meant health. I should know better because I do speak French. And for the life of me, I was thinking, what's santé? What's santé? Oh, it's health. Okay. Anyway, this is the box that keeps on giving. It's amazing. It's ultra rare. Ultra rare. It's about 1980. And it is French. It was made on the French market. And to get it in such, well, I wouldn't say immaculate condition because boxes do wear and tear, don't they? But for its age, you know, over 45 years old, it's absolutely complete. The SEB electric toothbrush was very popular in France between 1980 and 1985 probably, and I do have a model at home, but it's like stained with tobacco and it's not in a very healthy condition. So when I saw this one for only €15, I snapped it up. It was brilliant. Okay, so why is it the box that keeps giving? Because I opened the box to find that inside there's another box. It's like a double box. It's hard to explain, but I will show you. Okay, so there we have, it has a sleeve. So we open this to find that inside there's more of the toothbrush and more of the artwork, and it's like every live video event you try and do these things, and you should have done. This is one I prepared earlier. Okay, so there we go. Two fantastic boxes with two different sets of artworks. Obviously the inner casing is in much better condition because it's been sealed. So this one is actually brilliant white with no markings on it. And this is the actual box rather than this one being the actual sleeve. Okay, so there we go. The unusual thing about this brush is, rather than going up and down, it goes in circular motions. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to demonstrate it to you because the brushes inside are sealed. And there's one thing I never do: if the brushes are sealed, I don't unseal them. I'll still switch it on for you, but you just won't see that unusual brush in action. Okay. So what's inside? Sealed brushes. So we have sealed brushes, I think hard, and sealed brushes which are soft. The hard brushes have the black bristles, and my nana and granddad used to have toothbrushes with black bristles, and I thought they were dead scruffy. Hated them. I thought they looked really dirty, and I still do. I don't like black brush heads. I just think they're not hygienic, or for some reason don't seem to be. So as you can see, completely sealed, completely new. I'm not going to open them, never. Not while it's in my possession anyway. So they go to one side. The literature is very nice. Inside we have the guarantee card, mandatory guarantee card. That is immaculate, absolutely immaculate. There's nothing wrong with that in there. That's an absolutely beautiful, beautiful card. And if you get this with any of the toothbrushes plus the sealed bristles, you're on to a winner. Okay. And this really nice and colourful, should I say, instruction manual. As we open it, It's all in French, of course, which is fantastic. And I spent time reading that the other night. And on the other side, we've got our wonderful, colourful illustrations of how to use this. Okay. Again, there's a circular brushing motion. The brush actually goes like that, not like that. But I can't show you because I'm not going to open the bristles. Okay. So that's what we've got there. And then inside, the box that keeps giving gives again. So this lovely presentation stand. Now, I don't know why it would come with a presentation stand. Maybe this was made for to display in the shop or something. Probably was. But, would you want to, at the time, really display something like that in your home? I don't think so. Maybe now. And this will go greatly on my collection shelf. Okay. So the SEB electric toothbrush, lovely, lovely little item. Just take that away. It has a 2-pin prong, the lovely orange that was being faded out probably at that time, 1980. Everything was turning white or grey, wasn't it? Or even red. 240 volt adapter that converts the current via our classic. We've got to have a curly wire. We can't have an electric toothbrush without a curly wire. It's just not right. Converts it to 12 volts this end. Okay. And there we have the stand. The brushes would go in the stand, and this would just either sit in your bathroom or be wall mounted on your bathroom, ready for use. Shaver sockets were far more popular in Europe than they were in England. I remember we never had them. We just thought they were too dangerous. And hence the reason my dad and granddad used to shave in the kitchen, which I equally thought was as unhygienic, but that's probably the reason why. They just never used to have plug sockets in the bathroom. But in Europe, they were very popular. So let's switch it on and see how it goes. I've got my French plug sockets here. I'm just going to plug this one in. And it's rather quite noisy. It's noisier than you think. So there you can see the spindle. If I stop it and start again, it goes up and down and around. It goes elliptical. So if I was to have a brush on the end of here, you'd actually see the brush going like that, as opposed to like that. And that was the design feature of the SEB electric toothbrush. I might do a shorter video when I get home, because I do actually have one of these unopened from a previous collection, and we can show you the elliptical effect. Nice and light, doesn't weigh anything, 12 volts in here and 240 volts in there, so that's how they used to do it. And that, my dears, is the SEB electric toothbrush from France. A beautiful, beautiful item that I just hope customs are not going to give me any grief taking that through today. So I'll just leave you with one last view of the outside of where I am at the moment. It's my last night and I'm really sad to be going, but I miss my doggy. I miss my little doggy Benny, and he needs to be here, so I need to see him. Okay. So now that's the lovely swimming pool I was in this afternoon. Bearing in mind this was just for me and Dave, we didn't have to share it with anybody. It's beautiful, 10 acres of land. Walked around there many mornings meditating and thinking and contemplating. Okay, bonne soirée, au revoir.